The call came just after midnight. Static first, then a voice. There's been an accident. I don't remember dropping the phone, but I remember the sound it made. Hollow, final. By the time I reached the hospital, the world felt thinner. Fluorescent lights sliced the air in hard lines. My niece clung to my arm, her small hand trembling. She was too quiet for a child who'd just lost her sense of normal. They led us into the ICU. Machines hummed like tired insects. My brother lay there, broken, still, barely recognizable, except for the way his hand curled slightly inward. He always slept like that. Then my niece tugged at my sleeve. This wasn't an accident, Uncle. I almost hushed her, but her voice didn't shake. She pointed to his side. The torn flesh, the bruises, too precise to be random. Look, she whispered. And I did. The marks formed a pattern, linear, controlled, like metal scraping against metal. Planned, not chance. That was the moment the air changed. I stepped outside, found an officer, and told him what I saw. My voice didn't tremble, and maybe that frightened him, because even then I wasn't crying. By morning, the headlines called it brake failure. A tragic accident. But my brother was meticulous, obsessive about maintenance. He once took apart an engine, just because it sounded wrong. He didn't make mistakes. So why had his car? Later, at his house, I packed clothes for my niece. In the garage, I found her drawings pinned to the wall. Stick figures, smiling faces, and one that wasn't. A car. Fire. Her father behind the wheel. Someone else beside him. Face scratched out. Who was that? I asked. She hesitated. Dad's friend. She came by a lot. They fought that night. Her name surfaced slowly, like something I already knew, but didn't want to admit. Claire. My wife. The betrayal didn't strike like lightning. It seeped in cold, measured, like poison. I didn't confront her. Not yet. I watched. Every movement became evidence. The late-night calls. The way she flinched at my brother's name. The perfume she wore. His favorite, not mine. I requested the police report. Inconsistencies. Tire marks. Residue from another vehicle. I asked a friend in forensics, quietly, to recheck. When the report came back, I opened it slowly. Red paint embedded in the wreckage. Transfer from Claire's car. That night, I waited in the kitchen. She walked in wearing one of my shirts, smiling, until she saw the file. What's that? She asked. Evidence. She laughed, but it cracked halfway through. You're being ridiculous. I said nothing, just slid the photos toward her. The car fragments, the matching paint, the dates. Silence stretched until it broke her. Finally, she whispered. He wasn't supposed to die. I didn't flinch. You killed the wrong man. She begged, said she loved me, that it was a mistake. A moment of weakness. But I'd stopped believing in mistakes. I told her I'd already spoken to the police. Showed them the report. Gave them her car keys. Her face emptied piece by piece. I didn't shout. I didn't touch her. I just turned away. By morning, she was gone. 2 days later, they arrested her. I watched from the window. As they led her away, hair tangled, hands shaking. I didn't feel triumph. Only silence. Now, the house is quiet. My niece sleeps in the next room. Sometimes she asks when her father's coming home. I tell her he's resting somewhere peaceful. She believes me. At night, I sit by the same window, where I watch Claire fall apart, and think about that word, accident. It's a comforting lie. A way to hide intention behind chaos. But I know better now. Nothing just happens. People choose. And I've learned to live with that. I don't wait for justice anymore. I already watched it happen.